Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, in deck number 749, we're going to get Cattie. Cattie Brie of Mithral Hall. I don't know anything about this character, but I kind of like the magic card. Green to white for a 2/2 human archer. First striker each, hence the archer. But when Cattie attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it for each equipment attached to it. And then, remove all the counters. We can't choose some. All the counters. To deal X damage to target attacking or blocking creature an opponent controls, where X is the number of counters. So, I read this and I thought, well, obviously we want equipment. And not just, we want cheap equipment. It doesn't really per se matter what the equipment does. We want cheap equipment to attach to Cattie so we can maximize those +1/+1 counters. So that's what I did. So the very first card I want to put in was Siegwarth's Aid because, it's an amazing card in any kind of equipment deck. Now we have an insane amount of equipment here. So we have Paradise Mantle. There again, you're only out 1 mana here to perpetually get I don't want to use the word perpetually. To get a 1/1 counter every turn. Bonesaw. Same thing. Haunted Cloak. Now, I like Haunted Cloak. 3 to cast, 1 to equip. But Vigilance, Trample, Haste is amazing. Hero's Blade for that free equip cost to our commander. Black Blade Reforged, just great card. Costs 3 to equip to the commander, 7 to everything else. Spare Dagger. 1/1. This is not bad. I don't even really care what it does. Leather Armor. Yeah, 1/0. Great Axe. Now, I like that it costs 1. The equip cost of 5 is a little steep, but it's not bad. We have ways of, getting around that. I'm just going to peel through the rest of these. Darksteel Axe, Leonin Scimitar, Nora Coversail, the Bola, Longbow, Explorer's Scope, Ranger's Longbow, of course, is in there. Trying out as many of the new cards as possible from Adventures of the Forgotten Realm. The +2 Mace, the Paladin's Shield, Horned Helm and Healer's Dress have the instant equip feature. Imperial Plate. There's a reason. I know we're in green and white. It's not exactly the card drawing, but Robe of Stars, Plate Armor, Grafted Wargear's got that 0 equip. Loxodon Warhammer. Okay, Haunted Plate Mail maybe. And then, like I said, that equip cost is a monster, but Colossus Hammer with the +10/+10 is not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's see how we're going to pay for some of this. So our ramp, which we have, imagine that, it's all green. Elvish Mystic, Llanowar Elves, Gold Mirror, and Copper Mirror, and Frontier Guide. Now, those creatures can also, in a pinch, they can hold equipment, right? So, we have Farseek, Nature's Lore, loving that new art on Nature's Lore. Rampant Growth, Cultivate, Search for Tomorrow, and a Locket. I am running some things that are just kind of all that glitters. With that many enchant or artifacts that we have, all that glitters is pretty good. Duelist Heritage. Yeah, we're going to have Cattie deal some double striking damage. Brave the Elements. She is a white creature, so that can either be offensive or defensive. Ritual of Restoration to get one of those back. Now, Soul of the Might, or Soul's Might. Wow. Just dumps that many more counters. A little bit of card draw with Return of the Wild Speaker, which is in a Voltron style deck. It's a monster of a card draw spell. Wait a minute. That says non-human. Cattie's a human, I believe. Yeah, that's it. It's I need to replace that, don't I? Yeah. Hunter's Insight, though. Choose target creature you control whenever it deals combat damage to a player. Draw that many cards. It's real close. I mean, you do have to make contact. So let's look at the other creatures that we have got. Of course, we run Shram for that card draw. Yeah. Arden. I really like Arden. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you can attach any number of auras and equipment you control to target permanent or player. So that is a beautiful thing, getting around all those equip costs. Fleece main line does have the +1/+1 synergy there a little bit. Ingenius Smith's a new one. This is one of those that at first I was like, oh, all it is, it's a 2-mana 1/1, and then look at the top 4 cards of your library, may reveal artifacts with an impulse on it. Yeah, okay. What? It's white with a free impulse. And then, once a turn, it's going to get Auriok Windwalker, just taps to attaching equipment. Auriok Salvagers. We have a lot of little costing stuff. And people love to blow up the hammer, right? We have Dwarf Hold Champion. It becomes a 3/3 when it's equipped. It's not bad for 2 mana. The Tuskard Captain, giving her trample is nice. And then the Abzan Falker, giving her flying. Yeah. It's kind of an all-in on the we're going to do the Voltron thing. And there is an added bonus there that her second ability, there is a little bit of removal there in case we need that, We have Soul Snare, Disenchant and Naturalize, Acidic Slime, Rout. I mean, sometimes you got to hit the button. Divine Reckoning is the perfect Voltron board wipe, I'm going to choose mine, which is probably all I got. And then lastly, Wombly Acid Moss. Y'all know that I like to run just a few, 1 or 2 targeted land removal spells because, especially in this deck, the Maze of Ith will really shut down any kind of Voltron deck. It really, really does. So, Acid Moss being targeted land removal and, an extra ramp spell. So, it's okay. Now we're going to look at our non-basic, shall we? Pretty standard fare, exactly what you would think, and there's a bunch of it. We'll start with this Reliquary Tower, because there are a few of those card draw spells that are, big card draw spells. Rogue's Passage, a necessity. The Command Tower, Thriving Heath and Grove. Blighted Woodland, Vivid Meadow and Vivid Grove. Evolving Wilds, Tree of Tales, Vitu-Ghazi, it makes blockers. Blossoming Sands, Selesnya Sanctuary, Terramorphic Expanse, Tranquil Expanse, Selesnya Guildgate, Crozen Verge, Stirring Wildwood, and Thornglint Bridge. And that is Cattie Brie. Have not had a chance to play this one yet. But certainly looks like, Also, I could see this being good if we had access to the color red because of the when she attacks, we could have multiple attack steps. That could be a thing. We'll put 749 up on the wall. Move our stool. And we're almost halfway done with the 700 block. That's wild. That is what we have got for today. I do appreciate y'all watching. Y'all let me know what you think. And don't forget about, if you're watching this the day it comes out, this upcoming Saturday, is the benefit tournament that we're having. I posted it all over Facebook and whatnot. It's a modern tournament, but we'd love to see you come on out. But for right now, I think we're going to shuffle and cut.